Hi sister, what's up? Happy Thursday. So guess what? Today I will be bringing you to my kitchen and we'll be making a damn good vegan chili together, served with a regular salad. Then we can have that for dinner, for lunch, or anytime we feel like it. All right, so I'm gonna show you the ingredients that I'm using and then we'll start cooking. All right, so let's go. So for this recipe, I already have my beans cooked. So this is a mixture of black beans and red beans. So what I normally do is I soak the beans overnight and then I cook them the next day. So I make plenty for the week or for the next week, and then I just cook that big batches and then I freeze that. So it's really, I recommend that you soak your beans overnight because they help with they cook faster, and also it helps with the digestion, like it makes it easy to digest. Okay, and then the next thing, so this is 1 cup of red beans and black beans, or you can just use black beans for this recipe. So there's my ready mixture that was frozen in the fridge, so I'm just throwing that out. Then we have 1 cup of quinoa that we'll be cooking to add to the chili. The spices that I'm going to use, so we need Celtic salt, sea salt. Remember, you gotta dish that white salt because that white salt is processed and very inflammatory. And then we have some turmeric we're gonna add on there, oregano, black pepper, paprika, cumin, avocado oil. You want to use some good healthy oil, and grapeseed oil. Okay, so I know that might look a lot, but the reason why you want to really flavor your food and use really healthy spices and really anti-inflammatory spices, and these spices that I've shown are really anti-inflammatory, so you want to use that when you're cooking and flavor your food. When it tastes good, it looks good, you're really going to enjoy it. Okay, on the other side, we're going to have avocado on the side when we're serving it. Then we have some 4 ripe tomatoes, which I've already washed. This is a red onion. I really prefer red over the white onion. And then because of the color, we have already washed fresh cilantro. We have some carrots over here that is already washed. We are going to peel that. And we're going to use 4 to 3 of this celery. We're going to chop that up. All right. And the other thing I'm going to use is my Vitamix. So if you have a food processor, that would be wonderful. So first thing first is to prepare if you already have a cooked quinoa, that's wonderful. So I'm just gonna already have some quinoa cooking just to save some time, and I'm gonna show you that. So you can never mess the quinoa up when you're cooking it. It's 1 cup of quinoa to 1.5 cup of water, and just boil that on medium-low heat for about 25 to 30 minutes, and it should be ready to go. So I'm just gonna show you that I already have quinoa cooking right now, and then we're gonna start cooking on the rest. And the beans as well, I already cooked that, so you do that in batches overnight as well. Okay. So this is the quinoa that I already have cooking. So it's done. It's fluffy enough. Okay, so I have some quinoa cooking already. It's about done. As you can see, it's fluffy. And let's check it's not sticking on the bottom. Okay, so this is about ready. So I'm just going to set this aside. It was on medium-low. I'm going to set this aside. And then we continue with the rest of the stuff. Okay, so while the quinoa is cooking, the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to chop up the onions. Okay, I'm gonna chop that up. Whichever way. I love the red onion because of the color. It's anti-inflammatory. The white onion, not so much. I definitely choose this over the white one. Okay, so you have that already, and what you're going to do is you're going to take the onion, and then I have a peeler, so I'm going to use my peeler to Peel that. This is easy stuff. I know that, of course, I'm not saying that, you know, it's easy for everyone, but you don't have to be overwhelmed or stressed out when you're cooking in the kitchen. Have fun. Bring color into your kitchen. You know, you're detoxing, and it doesn't feel like, don't think that when you eat, when you're detoxing, it means you're only drinking smoothies. Obviously, that's number one. Or you're just having salad. You can definitely have some healthy vegan choices, and that's what I teach you when you're inside the Fibroid Shrinking Kitchen Club, is how to really eat healthy, and you have different options, you know. It's not just one. So we already chopped that up, and then we peel that up, and then we're going to just cut the celery. So I'm just chopping everything that I showed you at the beginning. To small pieces. And then what we're going to do is we are going to put some avocado oil in a pot, medium heat. So we'll do that together. This is all gonna go in that pot. But as far as the tomatoes, and this is all gonna go inside the food processor. So definitely, you know, do your best to just eat the fresh tomatoes, not canned tomatoes. It's pretty easy. When you have a food processor or a Vitamix, use that, you know, to make your own tomato paste, tomato sauce. Don't, you know, the canned tomatoes are they are very inflammatory. They're full of sugar, full of salt, that are really feeding the fibroids. So you just want to do your best to not eat that, you know, not to eat the stuff. Eat the fresh stuff, you know, buy the fresh stuff from the store and eat that. So what we're doing right now is I'm trying to chop everything first before we can start cooking, okay? So all this is just gonna be pulse. I'm gonna pulse this in the Vitamix. You see that? I'm putting all that in the Vitamix. So I'm just going to pulse that in the Vitamix. So we cut that, just, you know, big chunks, because it's gonna break it down, medium size. So if you don't have a Vitamix, you can use a food processor or a blender to pulse, not to do like a smoothie, to pulse it. So it just breaks it down into small chunks. So you see, you just cut that up. Cooking is a work of art. Don't think it has to be perfect. Okay, so you see, all this is just gonna be pulsed, and I'm gonna show you once we've pulsed that together. Okay, so I'm gonna do this in the Vitamix, and then I'll show you how it looks like. Hang in there. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about. So you pulse that. See how it looks? It's still, you can see some chunks in there, little ones. So something, no, you don't make it like a smoothie, like a, what can I say, like so smooth, you know, so you just pulse it. So I pulse that for like a minute in the Vitamix. So that's already set aside. This is, you're doing your prep work before you start everything. So then this is gonna be something that we are going to flavor our food with. Cilantro is amazing. It tastes so good and it's fresh, and you just put your food, you add some cilantro in your food, and it tastes really good. Always flavor your food with herbs. You will enjoy your food, you know. People think that eating healthy, eating vegan is boring, you're missing stuff out, you know. The beans is full of fiber and protein. The quinoa is a great substitute too for, you know, animal-based, like quinoa is a great substitute for wheat, you know, like rice, grains like rice, I'm sorry. And then the beans is great for, a great substitute for animal protein. Okay, so see, all that is all set and ready. So I'm gonna put this in a bowl, and then we'll be heading over to the cooking section. So I'm just gonna put this together. And we're gonna start cooking, guys. So let's see. I have that, and then I'll come for this as well. Okay, so I have everything in the bowl. This is all prep work done. It's all set aside. So it's easy when you're prepping your work first before you start cooking. It makes things moving easier and faster for you. So as I mentioned that we were going to have this food. Hold on. Let me get my thing. So I mentioned that we were going to have a regular salad with this good damn chili, vegan chili. So this is the regular salad, which I didn't show at the beginning of the video, but this is fresh arugula salad, which is already washed. So this is a wild green, but it's really, really good for you. It's anti-inflammatory, it's excellent. And then I have sweet peppers. Sweet peppers are perfect. It's a great substitute for the regular peppers, you know, the big ones. This is delicious. You see the colors? That's what you want to eat for detoxing. Okay, so what we're gonna do, I've already washed that. So I'm prepping. So when we have everything ready, the chili is ready, we're just ready to serve everything. So right now, since I'm on here, we just cut this up. And then I'm gonna put some grapeseed oil. Perfect oil to use in your kitchen. Avocado oil, grapeseed oil, coconut oil. Those are high point oils. You can make lightly saute, not like crazy sauteing. You can lightly saute your food with that. I know people have different opinions about using oil when you're trying to shrink fibroids. You know what? I eat oil, healthy oil, and I'm fine. My fibroid shrunk. So, you know, people do things differently. I just do. I show you what I do. I teach you what I do. I don't do anything that I haven't tried, or I don't even recommend something I'm not so crazy about. So I only recommend what I know that I've used. Okay. So we have that. Okay, so we have that ready. So this is the grapeseed oil that I'm using there. So I'm gonna pour a little bit of that, you know, make the salad tasty. And this is just ready as it is. Then if you want to add a little bit of salted salt, just a little bit, you know, flavor it. If you want to add some black pepper, let me use this because I like to wing it, but I don't want to go too wild. Then what you can do, if you have lemon or lime, that's great to add on there as well, just to make everything tasty. So I already have squeezed lemon. I keep this in the fridge for my morning mojo, you know, that warm water, 2 glasses of warm water and lemon in the morning that I tell you I drink every day. Hey, listen, I use my hands. I show my food some love in the kitchen. So I use my hands to massage. My hands are clean. Yes, I wash my hands. And I show some love to my food when I'm cooking. So don't be afraid to do the same. Or if you care for your nails, you don't want to ruin your nails, use a bowl, a spoon or spatula. I just find that whenever I use my hands to massage the oil, it just really, it gets in there, it gets in the salad. Look at that. Look at that beauty. That beauty is ready to be served with a damn good chili. All right, so we have everything set. We have the chili set. So we're just gonna move to the stove and we can start cooking this chili. It's gonna be quick because the quinoa is ready, all right? Okay, so let's start with this chili now. So now I'm using avocado oil. Okay, just put enough. Okay, so I'm going to put that, remember that onion? That onion that we had? The celery and onion. So now this is about to, so we're gonna just cook this. Okay, so we have started the process. So you've just added that. If you need to add a little bit more oil, sometimes I even mix the oil, a little grapeseed oil, a little bit avocado oil, or even coconut oil. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do is gonna start adding the spices. So this is the paprika. Yo, this food is gonna taste so good. And this is cumin. These are all anti-inflammatory spices that are really good for you. And you're not adding any chemicals. You know, you're making a good chili from dried beans that you prepared from home. I like to be generous with the turmeric, anti-inflammatory. This is what gets the tumor, you know. See how that starts to look good? Looks good, tastes good. You gotta get your sexy back. So you gotta eat healthy, you gotta look good, you gotta feed your body really good food. So this is oregano. This is oregano, I didn't show. This is oregano. You know, when you're buying spices also, just invest in like really good organic spices. There are all kinds of spices out there, honestly. Make sure you're not getting spices that are just adding extra. I like this brand, Frontier Co-op. You know, it's USD organic, GMO, non-GMO. You know, making sure that you're not getting spices that have super salt, like the processed salt, you know. So right now I'm putting black pepper. I'm putting this black pepper. Okay. And I'm gonna add this is paprika, smoked paprika. If you want a little bit of spiciness, you can even add some jalapeno peppers while you're making this. So, you know, you get some spice in there. So you see this? This is already nicely sauteing on low, medium heat. You know, nothing too crazy. No one is burning anything. You know, it starts to look good. You know, you just lightly saute. Okay? So, this is the fun part now. Things are getting ready. Remember that tomato we had? Tomato and the carrots. We're going to add that in there. So I'm going to add this in here. Not the canned tomato. Get your fresh tomato. Make your own tomatoes. The canned tomatoes are full of sugar and salt and additional chemicals, preservatives that you do not want to add to your body, that are just inflammatory. Look at that. That looks good. Tell me, damn good vegan chili, girl. That's what you're eating to detox, you know. So you make this in batch and you serve this to your family, yourself. So you make this in batch. You can have this, freeze some for the week and just have this, eat with your family. You see that color? That's the color you want. It's light, you're not overcooking anything. Okay, so next thing is we're going to take this is what I have. It's thawed. I hope it's thawed already. If not, that's okay. So this is the beans that you already cooked at home. You soaked overnight and you boiled it for like about, when you soak it overnight, it just cooks more easy. It's faster the next day. So I just put that in there. You can see it's still thawing, but it's fine. The heat is just gonna break that up. Okay. So you see the food, everything still looks very fresh. You don't want to overcook the vegetables. You're ready. The reason why I even recommend cooking the quinoa on the side, because you have a choice of putting like non-cooked quinoa to cook in here, but you don't want to overcook the vegetables. So what you do, I cook the quinoa on the side. The quinoa is ready, because you can also use the rest of the quinoa for, you know, other things, your salad, other things. You know, I'm gonna keep showing you how to make other recipes. So you want to use the cooked quinoa so that way you're saving on the flavor, you're still retaining that nutrients in your vegetable, you're not overcooking a lot of things. Okay, so we're just gonna add the cooked quinoa in there. The quinoa just gives it more thickness, you know, because it's a damn good chili. So it gives it that extra thickness. Now, tell me something. How does that look? What do you think? What do you think? If right about now you are salivating, that's because it's good. You're good. You taste, you know, when I just taste a little bit, make sure that. So I didn't add the salt yet. Celtic salt, sea salt, black lava salt, Celtic sea salt. That's what I'm using. I like to wing it because, you know I cook, so I kind of wing it. But just make sure you keep adding, don't overdo it. And you see that the beans are already breaking up. Everything is still on medium, on low actually. It's on low or medium, low medium heat. I go low because I'm just not trying to overdo things here. So that is your fresh cilantro that you've cut up. You can choose to add this all the way until the end. I just add it on there because this is just gonna simmer for about like 5 minutes. We're just gonna let it sit so that the beans can break up, because everything is already cooked. Basically everything is cooked, and you don't want to overcook the vegetables. You kind of want that veggie to be crunchy, to be because it's carrots. Carrots can be a snack. It's celery can be a snack that you use in a dip. So you don't want to overcook the veggies. So everything already it's enough salt. The spices is just right. If you want it spicy, add some chili powder or some jalapeno peppers, but that's about right. And we're just gonna cover that up, and if you like, you can add a little bit of water. Just a little bit of water. Okay, just maybe about, how can I say, this, don't be too crazy with the measurements. It depends. Sometimes I like it thick. You kind of want it not too thin or runny, but look at that. So a little bit of water so it doesn't stick on the pot, and let that simmer for about 5 to 6 minutes. As you can see, everything still looks good. All the veggies, nothing has overcooked. Let it simmer for about 5 to 6 minutes on medium heat. And then we're just gonna turn that off, and we're going to serve this and enjoy this. So I'm just gonna cut up the avocados as well. Okay, so let's prepare the table, and then we serve this. Okay, so it's been about 5 minutes. This is ready to be served, ready to be devoured. It's even sticking down. It's even sticking a little bit, so that's a sign we should take it out of the heat and serve this. All right, we're ready? Let's do this. Okay, all right. Look at that. Look at that. We are going to serve the salad as well. All right, so let's serve that salad. Remember that salad we made? So we serve that too. Now, this is what I teach you to make. This is how I teach you to cook like this in the Fibroid Shrinking Kitchen Club. So we're gonna cut that avocado. Remember that avocado we had? So we're gonna cut that. Hopefully it's a good avocado, because these avocados, sometimes they can be tricky. Oh, that's a good one. See, it's a good one. So this is healthy fat. You should at least eat 1 avocado a day. Really good for you. So we cut that up. You have a choice. Honey, you can put it there. You can put it here. You can put it all together. Whatever way you want it. You can do that. I put it on both. My salad and the chili. So, good damn vegan chili for you. Look at that. That has celery, carrots, all the goodness. And you made this at home, and you made it in a big batch, and you save it for the week, and you serve it for your family. And that's arugula salad with some avocado and sweet peppers, and delicious. Yummy. I mean, it's really good. That's it. That's it, girl. That's it. Dinner is ready. So if you do this about right, you soak your beans overnight, you cook the quinoa, things go pretty fast. So I hope you enjoyed that. That was it. I had a taste. That's it. That was it. It's really, really delicious. It's good. I hope that you have had a chance and that you can make this at home and you enjoy this with your family. And you will detox your body, you will eat healthy, vegan, damn good chili, and I will keep showing you how to make some delicious, yummy recipes that are not boring. And I also have a detox recipe guide to shrink fibroids. I'm gonna put a link up there if you haven't grabbed your copy yet, so you can start detoxing. Girl, what are you waiting for? Okay, so that was it. That was it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know on the comment box. Let me know how you like that video, and yeah, I'll catch you next on the next cooking video, bringing you back to my kitchen and we can cook together. All right, have a blessed day. Take care of yourself. Make sure some self-care for you. It's very, very important, so you can serve other people with plenty of joy and love and abundance because you're rested. And be well, be safe, be healthy. Until next time, thank you. Bye-bye.